Excuse me, miss. How you doing?
Hi.
My name
How
is
you
Devon.
doing?
I'm a local artist. I love your
nice
look.
to meet
Yeah,
you.
I would love to draw your portrait
You
if you have time. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, amazing.
I was just looking at the ghost sign up there.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it
Oh,
cool?
yeah, that's so
It's
cool.
like signs from businesses that don't exist anymore. I collect
Wow.
them.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
We could talk about that. What's your name and what's one of your biggest dreams in life?
Alison, Fraser, and one of my biggest dreams in life is to someday live permanently by the sea. I do go to Greece a lot, and there's a lot of great oceanfront over there, but there's also fantastic oceanfront here.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I want to go to Greece one day. I hear it's beautiful.
Oh, it's fantastic. I go all the time because
the
my
time?
partner, he's Greek. So
Wow.
he has a little place over there that we get to go to a lot, and we explore the islands. It's pretty fantastic.
So, where'd you grow up?
A little town outside of Boston called Natick, Massachusetts. It gave me one of my true passions and really my career, which was going into theater very early in life.
It's amazing. At what age did you start acting?
All through elementary school and junior high school, but then when I hit high school,
Yeah.
I got into a very intense program called the Competitive Speech Club, which is also called the National Forensic League. And the guy that ran the National Forensic League was a guy named Jerry Dyer,
Yeah.
who was just sort of a brilliant drama teacher, and it just was a natural path to going to college.
So, what was your favorite theater project that you worked on?
It was a show called Squeamish,
Yeah.
which was written by a really, really wonderful playwright that I've known since he was 18, I believe, named Aaron Mark. And he recently had a show on Amazon Prime that was fantastic. It was called The Horrors of Dolores Roach.
Yeah.
And it was an Amazon Prime series of his hit off-Broadway show called Empanada Loca,
Yeah.
which was a one-person horror monologue. And then he wrote one for me called Squeamish, which was about people who like to drink blood. But anyway, the fact that I could get out there and tell a story to a bunch of people in this dark little theater on 42nd Street it was a big accomplishment. So I wound up doing that 90 minutes like 4 times a day just to make sure I knew it.
Wow, that's awesome. Who was one of the most influential people in your life?
I have to say Mr. Dyer. He made me realize that I had a real passion for doing plays. He really was a wonderful director, and he just pushed to the edge. That's something that I am incredibly drawn to because of Mr. Dyer, but also because one of the people that I met because of Mr. Dyer was William Finn, who is a very big composer who wrote really big shows called like March of the Falsettos and In Trousers and A New Brain and Spelling Bee. And he saw me in a high school play and decided that he liked my weird little voice. I came to New York and Billy Finn and I started working together to become seminal pieces of theatrical history. In Trousers was done in 1978. I was very, very young. And to this day, there are kids sitting in science classes in the Midwest and all over the country, and instead of listening to their teacher, they're drawing what they feel In Trousers is saying, or what did we look like? And once I found their art, I started collecting it.
Yeah.
So I have a whole collection of this incredible fan art, and it's just uncanny that these kids are drawing pictures of me and Chip Zien and Mary Testa, below these 45 years ago. It's just incredible to me that that old piece of vinyl fueled the imagination of an entirely new generation.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What's one of your fondest childhood memories?
I think when my Uncle Larry, who was very into theater, very into the arts, he was a wonderful art teacher, and I think that one day he let me into this chunk of clothing, and it was all this magnificent, like 1950s ball gowns and beaded dresses from the 20s and like feather hats, and to this day, Uncle Larry's trunk gave me this great love of essentially playing dress up. We put on our costumes as the people that we are playing, and we get to just flow with our imagination.
What message do you think the world needs to hear right now?
I think that listening to the naysayers is a really dangerous thing for everybody to fall into. And even though we have daunting political challenges coming up, even though there are solar eclipses happening, I think that we have to convince ourselves that good will prevail and that we got to keep smiling because you know what, we're going
So
to
true. Keep
have,
smiling.
you see, you know, you got it.
Thank you for
Okay.
sharing your life with me. This is my interpretation of your life.
Oh my God, wait a second. I'm a little bit nervous. So wait a second. Okay. Oh my goodness. Do you really
you.
think I look like this?
Yeah, that's what you look
Wow.
like. Yeah.
She's like gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love that. I hope I do look like that.
Thank you so much.
So
Yeah, you're welcome.
much.
Also, I got you
Wow.
a second gift. It's a hoodie
Oh
from my new
gosh,
brand.
That's beautiful.
Keep
Can you-
smiling. Keep smiling.